So part one was all about father-sons and NGA players, you know, the ones that are tied to the clubs and people want rid of the rule. Well, this one is where the chaos comes in. We're talking the open pool, the National Combine invitees who are open for everyone. Historically, just under 90% of these players will end up at one of your clubs. There are names that not only will shape the first two rounds of the draft, but potentially become fan favourites and lead you to the promised land. Let's dive in. Welcome back, legends. I'm Pommy and Oz, and this is part two of our Draft Explainer series. In part one, we showed you the father-sons. This time, we're looking at the open pool. And this is the ultimate showcase, the National Combine, of the best draft hopefuls. We've looked at them NGAs and the father-sons. Now we're talking the rest, the ones all of you can get. Every club has rights to these players. Some will go inside the top three. Some will go later in the second round. Some may even be rookied. But all of them have potential. So let's break them down. Starting off with Aidan Schubert, ruck forward from the Central Districts down in South Australia. We've got his draft range somewhere to 7-12. This big leap, big motor, big boy can be a proper forward lines threat. Showcase that with 4 goals against the Allies. He has really put his name in lights, and we've been big fans on him in our power rankings. What does he bring? Well, clubs that love someone that can clunker mark, ruck, hit the scoreboard, be competitive, cover the ground, and for his size, he's very tidy by foot. Why we like him? He's a bloke that genuinely plays with a lot of presence. He's not just that pinch hit ruckman. He's also a scoreboard threat. Could lead the line. Could also be that rotation that every top side wants. Really excited about Aidan's progress, and I can't wait to see his name being called out day one of the draft. Up next, another big guy, Archie Ludowyke. We were huge fans of him in the start of the year, and it's continued. His draft range from Sandy Dragons will be about 8 to 15. This guy was a massive shout, has been maybe the pick one at the start, but the PCL injury did slow him down. But what he brings is modern day key forward craft. Presents high up the ground, very clean. He brings his teammates in. He works incredibly well creating running lanes and space for small forwards, and isn't shy of working up the ground on the wing as an outlet ball. His leadership has been thing. Even when it's quiet, he directs traffic, he sets structures, he's got very good forward craft. He's definitely a bloke that I feel will grow into the AFL and will be a forward line anchor once he cements himself for a good long while. Up next, we know I love Tassie boys. Avery Davis is that, the general defender from Tassie. Draft range around the 35 plus mark. He's the lone representative in this. Courageous, throws his body on the line. Very Lachy Cowan about him. He's got them third, what he brings is them third tall traits, right? Spoiling, rebounding, plays a lot bigger. He's got a big leap, very quick. He's got some shades of, like I said, Quaynor in him. That discipline, that courageous. Fans will love him. He's definitely a gutsy defender that will save goals, but also back you in and score from transition and get you started. Up next, Blake Oudshoorn-Bennier, the mid-forward from North Adelaide. Another draftee that will probably be taken mid-second, early third. Powerful, fast, explosive. He was an under-18 B&F winner as a bottom major, and he brings impact per touch. He doesn't need 40 touches. One touch, he'll change it. He can torch you with speed. He can get goals. His intra-side 50 entries are good. He's definitely unpredictable, and he can turn a match in 5 minutes. People call him, one of them things of inconsistency, but I say this is a proper game breaker selection. He was very impressive this year. Next, Blake Thredgold. Key defender from Sturt, South Australia. Another later round pick, strong hands, big intercepting defender. In one of his games that he only played one in the champs, he did show that he's got that, his leap, his overhead marking. You know what is nice about him though? He's kicking. He really has a nice kick. Every side needs that intercept depth. He's very raw, but he's one of them players that has all the building blocks to be a long-term threat down the back. Definitely be a late acquisition, but one that could be very good. Up next, Cammy Nairn, forward at Central District, South Australia. 189, that awkward medium-sized player. Kicked 7 goals versus WA. Absolute piss taker he was. Massive aerial threat. His abilities, footy IQ, his accuracy. He runs opponents ragged, but he clunks marks and kicks goals. High marking and accurate, flashy. He's something that everyone wants. That modern-day dynamo in the forward line. He will be a very good acquisition for who gets him. Cody Curtin, big name. Key forward, played ruck, Claremont, WA. Draft range will be in that 30-plus range. And yes, he's Danny's brother. Started as a defender, but now playing his trade as a ruck forward. Contested mark and presence is really strong. He was really consistent throughout the WA as well. Now, I've been a big question mark on his mobility, but I will say this. There's something about him. His kicking technique is very nice. He's definitely improved that agility as well throughout the championships. And he's got that physicality. I think this is a real punt to nothing. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him have a real long career in the AFL. Cooper Duff-Tytler up next, the ruck forward from Calder Cannons. Draft range top 3. And this is it, isn't it? We love basketball backgrounds. 200 centimetres, he turned it down. He's been dazzling when he has played, it has to be said. He brings explosiveness. His follow-up work in the ruck is amazing. His burst from centre contest is really good. He kicks goals for fun and on the run. He's different. He's not just a normal ruckman. And especially with the rules changing in the AFL, he's got a bit of flair. This is a real interesting pickup because you know me, I don't like big, tall players top 3. I might make an exception with Cooper. Dyson Sharp up next, Central District's top 3. This guy's got a resume that makes you feel sick, like medalist, All-Australian. This guy took the piss, just under 30 touches and a goal a game at Champs. What he brings, everything. Wins clearances, spreads wide, tackles hard, makes players better around him, kicks goals when he rests forward, plug and play. Now, these are what annoy me in the draft. Everyone's like, he hasn't got that X factor. Fuck X factor. You want leadership, you want intensity, you want ability. This guy has it in abundance. Clear for me. Pick one. Up next, Finn Davis, Western Jets boy, will be one of the later picks, 40 plus. We've got him, 189, who can play big and small. He has got something, though, that we love in the AFL. Speed. He can lock down defensive, but he's got that rebound with pace. He's the kind of player that will surprise you. He's not that headline act, but he's that kind of guy that, a bit like Jotty Worrell. Not a superstar name, but you watch him play. He's adaptable, he's hardworking. He's got some real good traits that a club can develop. Really excited about where he can go. Fred Rodriguez up next, 10 to 20, WA captain. This guy is panache, incredibly balanced, incredibly consistent, and he works hard when the chips are down. Grunt, class, wins it on the outside, can kick both-footed as well, and plays with pressure. You'll love this combative, tough, polished nature of him. I really do like a little bit of Freddie Rodriguez. He's really underrated in this draft. Up next, one of my boys from South Australia. You know I'm a frother wingman. Harley Barker, Sturt, 20 to 30 range. Wouldn't be surprised to see someone punt earlier. Has done his ACL though, but oversized, quick, run and carry, and a goal assist machine. He stretches opponents, he keeps you on transition, and he can win games off the wing. The injury obviously will knock his draft value, but this guy is him. Hugo Mikunda up next, the mid-forward, Geelong Falcons, 30 to 40. And you know what? Geelong Falcons, you know he's going to be good. Creative forward. He really has had some real strong performances. He's clever with the ball. Very good user of the football. Good vision. And he hits the scoreboard. He's very smooth. He's very creative. He brings teammates into the game. He's one of them classy type players that just makes people better. Definitely someone that I would have a sniff at outside of that 30. Hunter Holmes up next. 35-40 Oakley Chargers. This is a guy that hasn't got enough hype. But when you watch the Oakley Chargers, he stands out. Burst running. He's heavy endurance. Very clean. He's got that natural flair. And even though he's the brother of Maxi, there's a lot of similarities, but some points of difference. That breakaway pace, though, and that ball use is a dangerous combination. Look out for his name being called 35 plus. Jackie Dalton up next, Sandringham Dragons, so you know he's reliable. This guy here might be diminutive, but we've got his range 35 to 45. He brings that defensive contested effort. Reminds me very much of Jake Rogers in his draft year. And he's got that clearance mid fundamentals. But what's important is he does the right things, not the flashy things. And I think he's one of them players that every midfield has that you build it around. So that real good cognitive piece. Jacob Farrow up next. Oh boy. I know we love Josh Lindsay on this show, but Farrow's a close second in my heart. 10 to 15 is his range. Peel, Western Perth, West Australian player. He's got a wand of a foot. Going at nearly 90% this year, ridiculous. What he brings is that composure. He really hits targets. In a modern day score launch from the back half game, this is huge. He doesn't waste a kick. Reminds me very much of like a Hayden Young type player. He's one of my favourites in this pool. He is a real dynamo. Look out for him. Up next, Jevan Phillipou. You know what? I was a big Mateus boy. And you know what? Jevan, I'm in love with as well. Woodward West Torrens, 20 to 30. And yet, you know, he's the brother of Mateus. And he's got all them Mateus traits, you know. The broken arm kept him out of champs. But think Mateus. Agility, marking, scoreboard threat. The ability to do the unthinkable. He doesn't die wondering. He is definitely an X-Factor player. Can't wait to see Jevan play in the bigs. Joshy Lindsay up next. Defender who can roll on the wing. 3 to 7. 3 to 7, Geelong Falcons boy. Vic Country captain, and this guy's boot is just a piss take. It's a laser out of defence. Composed. He's got that leadership. Smooth user. He buys time. I'm going to lock it in now. So I locked in Murphy Reid as the rising star this time last year doing this. I'm locking in Josh Lindsay. Josh Lindsay will be the rising star in 2026. Lachy Dovaston up next. 6 to 12. Eastern Ranges small forward. We are in the era of exciting small forwards. Kako, Watson, Ginny. This is the man. Scoreboard impact, pressure, agility, goal assists. This guy has got it. Very exciting talent, and we might finally see more smalls going first round of the draft. Liam Hetherton up next, 35 to 45. We've got him, Bush Rangers boy. This guy was one of the guys that was very heavily touted this time last year. 11 goals in his first 3 games this year as well. But a stretch factor kept him out of the carnival. But you've seen enough. In an era where we're looking for dynamic toes, this guy has got something strong in the air. Very, very sexy set shot. And he has presence, brings it to ground too. He has got that key forward aura. He kicks goals. This guy is definitely a forward that will slide in the draft, but will be a nice developing type prospect. Louis Emmett up next, Oakley Chargers, 20 to 30. We've got his range. He was a monster as a bottom ager, and now he's in the age bracket. He is packed with ceiling. Heavily athletic, 199, covers the ground. His ability to hit teams forward as well is good. He's that modern day type player. He moves when you watch him like a midfielder, but plays like a ruck. His work rate is absolutely infectious, and that holds you in good sight when you are learning. Can't wait to see this guy play. Matty LeRay up next, South Australian wingman. We know our frother wingman. My highlight of this season has been watch LeRay and Barker on them 2 wings. 20 to 30 this guy, massive tank, and both of these guys are very similar. Big thing with this guy though is he can kick with both feet, and he absolutely loves taking players on. The wing is such an important role in the AFL today, and LeRay has all the traits of a modern day dynamic player. Imagine Audi Goulden. That's what I would say these 2 players are like. Max Kondogiannis up next, the defender from Oakley Chargers. We love this guy. He is an absolute intercepting beast. His read of the play is incredible. The way that he stands tall as well is really strong. And his ball use is really nice. I really enjoy the way he goes about it, and as a second that can intercept, this could be huge. He's not scared to hit the packs, and he'll definitely be a guy that's taken that 30 to 45 range, and will be a real nice little slow burn if you've got an interceptor there for him to learn off. Mitchy Marsh up next, 10 to 15. This is the pond boy, Mitch Marsh. This guy, I had him in my top 20 when all the others didn't, and I had a few comments like, what the hell are you doing, Pom? This guy is dangerous. Leading goal kicker in the national champs, work rate, his goal sense is insane, constantly presents, dangerous leading into the pocket. And unfortunately for Ben Marsh fans, Adelaide and Richmond, he's not tied to any club. So he's this. This is my favourite in the draft. This guy here is day one ready. I can't wait to see Mitch in the big time. Noah Hibbins-Hargreaves. This guy here is one of the most hardest to place. Right, forward mid from Dandenong Stingrays. I've got him 10 to 20, but this guy is a half forward that can turn a game in a quarter. He is absolutely maverick-like. His scoreboard impact is huge. His movement is brilliant. But one thing that I really like about him is just his smooth movement, the way that he goes about it. He can turn half chances into goals, and he can bring you back into the game when the game's not there, as he showcased in Champs. He's got that showtime about him, and I can't wait to see him. Noah Roberts-Thomson up next, the universal midfielder from Sturt in South Australia. And this guy here is that modern-day pressure magnet. Think Jack Viney type player. Inside, just pain in the arse. Contested work, tackling, repeat efforts. But, like all modern-day contested players, they can go forward and kick goals. He's not flashy, but you know what he is? He's bullish. He's the glue. The glue that holds your midfield together. Really like Noah. Think he will be like that later pick in around the 40s, but a good little prospect. Ollie Greeves up next, the Eastern Ranges boy, Vic Metro MVP. We've got him 5 to 15. And this guy here, again, see what we just said about Noah. Clearance power, contested, genuine inside ball. But he's also got them little points of difference. Lovely handball on him. He's got a real decent line as well with handball. Gets it away from the contest. Definitely that type of player that you would build your midfield around. Oskar Ainsworth up next. Forward, Western Jets, 40 plus R ranges. But wouldn't be surprised for this guy to actually go a little bit higher because he's a pain in the middle. His scoreboard impact is strong. His marking is good. Defensively very strong as well. He's a real underdog type player. He looks every bit of an AFL kind of guy that we look back in 10 years and go, why didn't we rate him? So I'm really excited about seeing how he could go. You'll be excited when you get him into your system. Riley Onley up next. Murray Bush Rangers, 15 to 25. And you know what? It's the era of the big body mids that are mobile. In against the Allies, he absolutely took the piss. But his contested work, his run is very good as well. Burst speed and a guy that has massively improved his disposal. He really shifts momentum. He's that guy that can literally drag a team over on his back. I really like what he does. And also, you know what? His goal kicking has been a real delight this year. Sam Ainsworth, sound the alarm. We've got a bolter alert. Norwood, South Australia. Now, we've got him 40 plus, but in an era of new age rucks, this is it. Now, this guy here used to be a key, but all Australian for rucks in the championships. His ability to work behind the ball, but also be a lead-up option is huge. But the physicality, the ground level work, and his competitiveness is huge. Now, I know he may be undersized for a ruck, but I think that helps with the new rules. He's a fighter, he's a scrapper, but he's also full of that energy and he slips behind the ball. Could be a real bolter in this draft. Sammy Allen up next. Oakley Chargers, 40 plus. Now, this guy here was heavily touted before the ACL, but this guy is a freak. His vertical jump is 101, so that is crazy. Combine that with an elite time trial, insane. But like athletes, people question his football ability. This guy can football. A real strong, all-rounded player. And I think he'll be 40 plus, but someone that, you know what, again, is a very good project. Sam coming up next, the vice-captain of the SA, North Adelaide boy. 5 to 10 we've got him. And this guy is that modern-day player. Toughness, scoreboard impact, can play across half forward, anywhere on the midfield. He's that real modern day mid. He's got Brownlow written all over him. Hard as nails, but delivers and has no pressure feeling. Real strong player. This guy is an absolute gem of a footballer. Sammy Grilge up next. Started life as a general defender. Has been playing across the midfield. We've got him 10 to 15. And you know what? We're all about pace, aren't we, at the minute? Endurance pace. This guy is faster than lightning. He's like Flipper the Dolphin. And decent kick as well. Also defensively, quite a pain in the arse. He's got that modern day transitional threat that the AFL love. Absolute gem. This is like a Stonewall pick. Like, you pick this guy up and you just forget about it. And he ends up playing 300 games and everyone's like, oh, okay, well done. Sam Swadlin up next, Western Perth boy, mid-forward. And you know what? This is the AFL through and through. I've got him 25 to 30, which may be a bit high. But because AFL hates consistency players. This guy is Mr. Consistent. He just plays football with his eyes closed, links up incredibly well, and he's very clever. And he's one of them players that just gets the job done, no fucking fuss. Big fan of the Swad dog. Look out for him. Tairon Ah-Mu up next, forward ruck. I was a big fan of this Stingrays boy because this guy is an absolute behemoth when he plays football. I've got him 30 to 40. This guy is airily dominant. He's strong. He's got presence around him. You know what? When I look at him, I just think someone's going to write a song about him. Some rock band is going to do like an Anthony McDonald type of Woody song about him. He's strong, exciting, clunks marks he shouldn't. And he's an annoying presence when he slides forward. His ruck work, though, is really stellar. One of the Pom boys here, Taj Murray up next, key forward, Northern Territories and South Australian player. Incredibly athletic, can ruck, his leap is beautiful, and his set shot is nice. And you know what I like about him? Maverick ability. He's one of them players that just plays the game the way it should be played. Big Taj man. One of my favourites, big Taj man. Whoever gets him, absolute dream. 25, 35 range, pucker. Talor Byrne up next, 30 to 45, forward from GMV. And he took the piss against Vic Metro, them 5 goals. But you know what's really impressive is we are in the era now that pressure forwards can kick goals. And this is what he's got. He is a pest. He is a menace. In a game that everyone plays transition football, this guy is the antichrist of transition football, and he gets the goals. Gets goals, a real good little pickup for you. Tommy Burton, now, we've got him 40 plus, the Western Jets guy. Smoky, very underrated, right? He wins his ball, he runs all day, got that toughness. Again, hits targets with hand, gets the game moving. There's this a real nice little appeal about him. So I really want you to look out for this guy. I've got him 40 plus, but won't be surprised to see with him being invited that some teams might just spring a surprise. Willem Duursma up next, the final top 3 pick really, and a famous family name. MVP for Vic Country, versatile, played everywhere. Midfielder, but played everywhere. Halfback, he's even played centre halfback. Wing, midfield, half forward, and he finds a way to find it. Now, I know people talk about his ball use, but what he does is exceptional. It has to be said. He works incredibly hard at it. He's genuinely a star talent. So I'm really excited to see where he goes because I feel like he will be, if he's loved, he'll be good. Xavier Taylor up next, Eastern Rangers defender. I've got him 10 to 20. And you know what? Key defender, him and Harry Dean, they really do stand out because he's a lockdown work. He's good. And you know what I say? It's everyone's an intercept defender now. No defender defends. This guy defends, but he also intercepts. But how he plays back shoulder, and he's just a pain in the arse. He gets in front of you. Reminds me very much of Jeremy Howe. Very understated. He's a pain, a menace. Big disciplined player as well. It's hard to beat him. I'm a big fan. Zane Pwecker up next, 30-40, South Australian Woodville West Torrens. And South Australia just keep producing these players. Flair, versatile, exciting. He's got a real spark about him. His energy, lightning pace, and his groundwork is insane. Like the way he picks up the ball one-handed and just snaps the ball, real nice. 30 to 40 range. He is a highlight reel though, honestly, and he loves taking the piss. He's got a bit of shy Bolton about him, you know, that bit of arrogance, that bit of swagger. We love that. So there you have it, right? There's the open pool of national combines. So 9 out of 10 of these players will be on an AFL list. It pretty much shapes the draft night. We've had the father-sons and the NGAs, but these are the players that everyone will be looking at. So this is a real big one. So who sneaks into the first round? There'll be some bolters in here. There'll be some sliders as well. But we've got polished leaders. Dyson Sharp, Ollie Greeves. We've got exciting projects. Willem Duursma, Tairon Ah-Mu. Then we've got potential stars who are tall. Mitch Marsh, Ludowyke, Schubert. It's going to be crafty. It's going to be crafty because there's all that talent there. This class has been downplayed, but it's got balance. And historically, like I said, 9 out of 10 of these invited get drafted, which means most we've talked about we'll be talking about next year as bona fide AFL footballers. That is exciting. And just remember, some will be stars, some will be role players, but a few will surprise you. They all get their shot eventually. That wraps it up. Up next, we have, obviously, the state NGA players, and then we have the state open pool, where around 60% of them get invited, and then you will have the best of the rest, the over ages, the state league football players, the guys that need a bit of love. So I'm really excited about this. Make sure you like and subscribe. You don't want to miss part 3, part 4, and part 5. That's where the hidden gems, the kids who fly under the radar, the smokies, we will break down. Well, do me a solid. Smash the like. Subscribe if you haven't. 43.8% of you watch this and don't subscribe. Come on, help a brother out. We want 10k. Let me know who you want at your club, because this is an open pool. Premierships are made from this lot. Catch you next time, legends. Pom out.
Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.